What's up, y'all? Welcome to Exhausted Truth, where I'm your host, and I'm very exhausted from always having to tell the goddamn truth. But hey, someone's got to do it. You know, I want to have sympathy for men, women in these situations. I want to. But I would be a sucker to believe that a lot of y'all haven't seen somebody in your life in this type of situation, and yet you go head first into the same type of shit. You know what? Hold on. Before I cast my judgment, let's watch this video and then we'll bring it back. All right? Let's go.
I'm back. I'm not signing that paper. I will sign a divorce paper, but I'm not paying no child support.
I'm gonna find the adoption papers, and you're gonna sign this paper.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna give me a lawyer too. I don't care.
I wouldn't have walked in without a lawyer. This man knew exactly what he was walking into, and he chose to do it alone. You must have lost your goddamn mind. I wouldn't have stepped foot in this building knowing what I'm walking into without a goddamn lawyer. Are you kidding me? Let's keep going.
You get a lawyer, which is by your own regard you're able to do. But the more this is dragged out, the more it becomes more like child support and less like supporting Charlotte like you already have been. And one seems a little more expensive than the other.
All right,
And
whatever.
those are the only two.
I'm gonna get a
routes that
lawyer.
we see.
I can pay for the money. I can afford a lawyer. I'm cool. So y'all
So
can.
you really not trying
Y'all
to
can go talk about some different terms.
You're not serious.
Yo, what's wrong with you? Why you doing all
I'm
that?
over this bullshit.
You see what she got on, bro? That's why I'm cool, bro. She out here thotting and stuff, man. I'm cool. I'm gonna get a lawyer. I'm not signing that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I'm gonna get a lawyer, bro.
All right, listen, hey, I told you guys, it's not a laughing matter. I don't think this is funny. Actually, I find it sad. To tell you the truth, I find it very sad. The part that I find funny, ironic, is that if you're telling me, first of all, if him and men alike him, weren't told by their fathers to be careful with who you have children with, to make sure you vet, and women too, right? This does go for women as well, but this is just people in general. You need to start vetting the people you're dealing with, right? And taking the time to actually learn these people. Stop trying to rush into shit all the time. And this, now obviously on the surface level, we know what happened here. He was trying to get him a piece of ass, didn't think about anything else. He didn't think about her attitude. He didn't think about her poor character. He didn't think about any of that shit. And then he chose to have a child with this monster. Because, bruh. Now, this was about 2 seconds in. Now, again, someone could argue that this was her at her worst, and we shouldn't judge her as harshly. Bullshit. See, you judge people the most when they're at their worst, right? When they're in a situation to where most people would show their true colors and they would not be pretty. I hit that shit again. I'm bumping that shit all the time. That's the best time to judge someone. Because when you judge them then, you know exactly what you're going to get. From when things are going well to when things are going bad. You know who you're going to get. So if you're going to tell me when someone's showing their true colors, we should not judge them, that doesn't even sound remotely correct to me. Second of all, it was very clear that she's immature, right? And she's obviously aggressive and violent. She threw those fucking papers at him. I mean, they might just be papers, but it's principle. She threw something at him. And do you think that's really the first time he's seen that attitude? You know what's fucked up is he probably seen that attitude before he ever got a piece of ass, but he didn't care because the negativity wasn't directed towards him. And because of that, he swept it under the rug, right? For some reason, it's not until things are happening to us that we seem to have a problem with it. Listen, man, if you see how someone's treating others, right? And even if you're like, yeah, but you know, she was pissed off at her mom and that's why she treats her that way. Well, how the fuck do you think she's going to treat you when you piss her off, right? It seems clear as day, but clearly it's not. Listen, man, these situations suck, right? I don't have to be in one to know they suck. I don't have to be in one to know I don't ever want to be in a situation like this. And I don't have to be with a woman like that to know I never want to be with a woman like that. All I have to do is see situations like this, know people who have ever been in this situation. I point here because my phone's right here, but to know I don't need to go through it myself. So for all you dudes out there that have seen men go through this, pay the fuck attention. Don't just sit there and judge them. Don't sit there and listen. I'm not saying you can't help them. I'm not saying you can't judge them. But don't spend so much time judging and trying to help them out of their situation that you forget to look at how they got there in the first place so you can avoid it in the future. Listen, vet the people you're dealing with and take the time to learn them. There's no reason to rush in anything. Those people will still be there if they're right for you. Am I wrong? Anyway, a lot of people will not listen, and that's fine. But you're just gonna give me more content like this. That's all that's gonna do. All right. I don't want it. I'm not asking for it. But if you're gonna give it to me, I'm gonna use it. So anyway, y'all, stay safe out there and wise the fuck up. And until next time, that's my time. Peace out.